the basis of the living room show is solely based on my childhood and the childhood of everybody growing up in, the 90s and the 2000s, and certain things that happened then and certain things that were available then and certain feelings and certain safeties and certain relationships that people have that are just simply missing from the world nowadays. The cushion of your parents kind of handling things, and you going outside and just playing, not worried about cell phones and apps and social media, and not really caring what people think about you, throwing caution to the wind, is something that I heavily did when I was a kid. This is knowledge that no one else has besides, I believe, kids like me, growing up in the 90s and the 2000s that you just can't explain. And that's what this show's about. And I just hope that the message is passed on. And I get emotional about it a lot. And it means a lot to me to pass that on to my girls and to kids everywhere, to know that things didn't always used to be this hard, and things didn't used to always be this evil and toxic, that the world was awesome at one point. And that's my goal here, and I hope it hits home for everybody.
Are they?
Yeah.
What is?
TVs.
Cheaper now?
Yeah. You can get a 55-inch TV for $200. Back in the day,
I feel like the wooden ones, I've been finding them on Facebook Marketplace with no TV in them, just the outside for like $25. I'm like, I think I could do like some cool shit with that.
put like a keg in it.
Maybe not alcohol related. Put a picture in it or something. I mean, you could put like, they make those video frames and shit.
The keg doesn't have to be alcohol. You could have juice in a keg. You can have root beer in a keg.
Root beer in a keg sounds pretty cool. It has to be diet though, because I'm fucking diabetic. Lame. Get some of this monk fruit Red Bull in there. Hey, everybody. Welcome everybody to Living Room Show Memorial Day 2025. Our host Jesse Bell, along with Wade, both from Flyers Alley, but got this bad boy on the side during the summer. Before we get into what we're going to talk about today, get the business done. Make sure you guys go over to on Twitter, the Living Room Show 1. For me at Jesse from Delco, Wade at allegedly Wade, and make sure you guys go and follow our networks Twitter as well at old_sports. Make sure you guys go to Old City Sports Network's YouTube and subscribe to that bad boy and hit the little bell. So whenever we do something cool like we always do, you'll know.
Wow.
Yeah, make sure you go to www.oldcitysports.com for all your favorite Philadelphia-based articles, podcasts, and much more. We also have a lot of sponsors on the network. One of them is Uncle John's Barbecue. He's a local guy. We've been doing some stuff with him. Going to be over there June 14th at 4 p.m. to just kick it Old City Sports Network style. Not quite in Delco, but a lot of Delco people will be there.
In the grass, Delco.
Yeah, it's like right on the little boardy. But yeah, make sure if you guys are in the area, go over to that. We're also brought to you by Warlord Beard Oil. Go to www.warlordbeardoil.com. Use promo code OLDSPORTS for 15% off site-wide and anything over $65, not $75. I know you've been hearing that a lot on other shows. It is $65 and more. If you want to do $75, it's fine. It'll still work. But you're spending more. He's got some cool stuff over there. If you're a bearded person like most of us in the network, even some of the chicks on the network got beards.
Because they're
Delco.
Delco.
They're Delco. I guess we have. Do we have? Might as well. Yeah. He's got some cool stuff over there. Some innovative new materials like this hard cologne. It's like a bar of soap. You just scrape some off and rub it on you, and it's all cologne.
He's also got real cologne.
Yeah,
It
I
just
haven't
finally came out.
I haven't dove into that yet. I'm gonna.
I want to because they
I
got my
know.
favorite scent, the Southern Tobacco.
Yeah, Southern Tobacco is pretty epic.
It's a pretty big bottle. I think it's like over 30 ounces. And
Oh, is it really?
$100.
Lynn's just told me that. So I buy my colognes from. No offense to Bud from Warlord. I buy my colognes from Marshalls. They got serious colognes there, and they're never the same. So it's whatever. I got this one vintage one that I'm almost out of, and I bought this other one the other day. My white loafers came in the mail. My new sunglasses for summer. It's coming. It's coming. So
White loafers. I was waiting for you to say your bathrobe.
might get like a gold chain. Just play the whole part.
Get a little 70 style smoke pipe that hangs all the way out to the side.
The straight Fear and Loathing.
Yeah.
That's basically what's happening. I like it. I'm not doing the stash this year though. I'm not gonna. I liked it, but no one else did. But yeah, also we are brought to you by SeatGeek. Go to your app store, use Old City Sports Network, one word for $20 off. And it's $20 off, not 20%, $20 off your first purchase. Excuse me. And like we were saying earlier about Delco, most of us from the network are from Delco. Well, I guess that's not happening anymore. We just added a Penguins show. I know. It's gonna be great rivalry though.
I'm off the fucking network.
It's gonna be great rivalry.
That's my line.
That's what Corey's like. Decals by Aaron, www.facebook.com/decals by Aaron, or just decalsbyaaron.com if you are looking for a way to rep your Delconian heritage. That's the place to go. Wade's got a hat on right there. There you go. Well, I've hit it more this episode than I think I have in any other.
I got a compliment on the hat. I was at your McDonald's, and the guy leaned out the window, and he's like, I like your hat. I guess he might be from Delco.
Yeah, he may have been shunned from Delco. That's usually how that is. Get out.
You're here.
I'm here. There's a lot of us here.
Yes.
I think it's that Iron and Steel Threads, www.ironandsteelthreads.com. Promo code Old City 10 for 10% off site wide. And a portion of proceeds go to youth hockey. They got some cool stuff over there. Our boy Brandon is buying stuff left and right. So kudos to him and thanks for him. And we got.
I'm gonna add on to that.
Yeah,
they also got some kids stuff.
They do have kids. Yeah,
I want to get my son a pajama set when he gets a little bit bigger. You got one that has
a pajama set. I've been in a little bit.
Yeah, if you got like a top and bottom.
Oh shit! Okay.
I was looking for a onesie because I used to slide around the house when I used to.
I still have one for myself. Batman. Yeah, it doesn't fit anymore though. Like,
is it
it's
the one
an adult
that's from Walmart one?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's an adult one, but it's definitely it's like half my shin now. It lasts on, so the girls get a kick out of it. Nice. But our last one is Custom Concessions. Go to www.customconcessions.net/home. Our guy John is the owner of Uncle John's Barbecue, but he also is the #1 food. And I did check this. The #1 food truck guy in the United States.
Wow.
If you have a food truck and you're getting custom parts made, John is making them. You want a custom food truck itself, John is making it. He's a real good dude. Very earthy guy. If you go on his Facebook, literally every morning he'll take a fucking video and just say what's up everybody and just cut it. Like it's kind of cool. He's wearing like a some, I don't know how to describe it, like a parka, but it's made out of fabric. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like a carpet type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he's trying to look like
He ain't trying. He is
like a Bob Ross.
Yeah, no, more like a Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Yes,
okay.
we can keep it there. Yeah.
With the best.
Yeah. You feel me? But yeah. And also, don't forget to check out the rest of the shows on the network. We have 2nd and 15. Check the net. Ducks and Pucks. Pub and Grub. Between the Benches. After the Cage. What I can remember. The Puck Drop. Yins on Ice. Penguins on Ice. And Flyers Alley, of course. We'll be back with you guys in September. Got some cool stuff going on with them. don't know if I put that up. Let's keep this going. But yeah, so we're gonna call them monthly. We do this every month. Last month we talked about video games. This month we're gonna talk about horror movies. Maybe next month we'll talk about retro toys.
Okay.
Been getting slammed on Facebook with them a lot lately. So I'm you can give me the content, we're gonna do it. But today we're gonna talk about horror and suspense movies. Now listen, I'm gonna go first because I just finished this one up. And I was really looking forward to watching it. And I did. I started it the other night. When me and Lynn started it last night, I was a little, you know what I'm saying? So I started it back over. It was called the holy shit, I can't remember what it's called now. Let me see. The Damned on Hulu. Okay. And so it's basically these people are in like a fishing village, not a village, a fishing port. It's one building. They're definitely like Scandinavian.
Okay.
Right. And like some of their skull or some of their names and shit. So did you watch Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Yeah, the one guy, Yoren. You remember him from the first season, Game of Thrones? He's Night's Watch.
Okay.
He was the guy that gets sent down into the cities to find recruits.
All right.
You picture that guy?
Yeah.
He's in it. He's the only one I knew. Okay. Absolute only one I knew. It was weird though, because me and Lindsay watched it last night. The lead character is a chick. She basically owns the boat. She owns the whole expedition and shit. She's funding it and everything. And she's actually like she's a really good looking chick, but in the movie, they make her look like rag. They did a really good job of making them look like they're playing the part. So basically, what happens is, and actually the Hound from Game of Thrones is in it too.
Okay. I've seen him in a couple other movies, like English mobster movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen him in anything else. I've seen Yoren in a couple other things, but I haven't seen him in there. So basically what happens is they're there, they're fishing, they're doing their thing, and then all of a sudden they see a ship in between like these two rocks out in the middle of the ocean, or I guess on the coast, and half of them want to go help them, half of them don't. Well, they go and they say no, and they're like, we can't feed all these people, we're not doing it. They back off and they go home. Then they come back and they go out and they're fishing, and then they find a bunch of these, I guess, people that survived the wreck on this rock, and they try to get on the ship, and like, you know, some people get pulled off, they die, whatever. But apparently it was like cursed. Okay. And did you play Skyrim?
Yes.
You know the what the hell are they called? The Draugr. The zombies in the caverns and shit. Yes. Okay. So apparently that's like a real thing, like in like Norse or whatever, you know. So the curse is basically you didn't help these people out, you're cursed, and the Draugr is gonna kill you all.
Okay.
So the preview, I was like, holy shit! I was not at all once terrified. It was so dark. I closed my window. I still couldn't see anything. But when that happens, you're supposed to see something. Like something pops out. Nothing ever popped out.
Or like get you like immersed into the.
It was nothing. So
they didn't even try to do the old school like in the 70s and 80s horror where they like
the shadow,
amp the shadow or the volume. Like you know how like when you're listening to audio, like you can hear the volume like amp up.
Yeah. Well, like the
get you like that suspense.
Right. The suspenseful like. Something's gonna happen. Yeah. No, it was absolutely fucking silent, which I appreciated because it was different. It was quiet, but like, so basically, what happens is it's like a mind thing. If the curse is a mind thing, so like possesses people. One dude slits his own throat. The one chick just goes off and she dies somehow. This one dude, a yarn, actually jumps off a fucking cliff. Like it was cool, but like I wanted to see the thing. It, and I feel like a lot of movies nowadays either don't have a good monster or they don't have one at all. I haven't seen a cool monster in a long time. I think it actually the second one of it. Yeah. Remake? I think that was fucking cool. Yeah. Because it was like, what the hell is that?
Demented.
Well, it makes you think, like I said, like, what is that? That's cool. But like, I don't know. I don't recommend it. I like those types of movies.
Don't recommend.
I don't recommend it. I gave it a
5.
thumbs up on Hulu just so I would get more movies like that genre. Because at first I gave it a thumbs down. I was like, oh, we won't give you any more of these movies. I was like, oh fuck, don't do that.
Yeah.
So I thumbs up it. Out of 5, I would give it probably 2.
So it's a 2. So
The 2 is basically authenticity of like the time period, and they looked fucked up. Like they played the part, and it was cool. They had accent. They had cool names. Like I said, Skjar was one of the guys. The other one was like, it was like one was like David, but it was spelled like it was said a different way, like David, or it was just, it was cool. They did the right thing, but the preview was better than the fucking movie itself, like completely better. So go watch the preview. Like, but I don't recommend it. That's the one that I wanted to watch for a while, and I got to it, and I was very let down. It wasn't even like when the guy slit his throat, I was like the bloodiest thing of the entire thing. No one got like manhandled or like murdered. Like, so when the Terrifier is rolling around, it was only made in 2024, so the Terrifier is rolling around, and you got to step your game up a little bit. Like,
and Terrifier was independent. They had before Terrifier 3, the second one was only a $500,000 budget, and then the third one was $1 million budget.
What is this? What is this? You just sent me.
Oh, that's the picture I took at Rose Tree Park.
Whoa!
Double rainbow.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna take that. I'll use it somehow. Actually, Uncle John's is live right now.
At the that Rose Tree Park right there, where I was taking pictures of it.
Yeah,
was where we had to do our community service.
Was it really? Was it?
Yeah.
That's we got a bunch of comments on our post here. I told people if they commented on the post that we're going to record at 12, we would talk about it. And
right,
people.
We should do our own little mailbag.
Should do a mailbag. You got mail. How about that?
Didn't you have that a long time ago?
I might still have it. Nah, I don't have it. Wait.
You've got mail.
Yeah. Hey. You want to do yours first? Or you want to get in the mail? You do yours first. Just don't forget about the mail. I got it right here.
Yeah, the most recent one that I watched was the original Child's Play.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
On Saturday.
The age well? Did it keep
really.
up now? I would fuck that thing up, dude.
Right off the bat.
So is this the storyline of that? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, like you'd be shocked. I don't know. I know the storyline. I think I know it. Is it like the dog got possessed?
Yes.
Is that with a murderer?
Guy's running from the police.
Yeah.
Big shootout as he's running. He ends up wounded, so he goes to get in his getaway van with his partner. Partner takes off, leaves him behind.
Oh my god!
So then he runs over to the only building that's available, which is so stupid. It's a toy store. The reason why I'm saying it's stupid, glass doors, or like partially glass door.
Huh.
So he takes his gun and he shoots the handle off to get into the
fucking glass door.
You're already shooting at cops.
Fuck. Yep.
Is
that an 80s? That's 80s, isn't
it?
Yeah. Okay.
So they're in this store, a little bit more of a shootout. He gets wounded again.
Just getting fucked up.
And then he's like laying there, and like he sees a Guga doll, and he does this spell to put his soul into.
He does a spell.
Yes, he does like a spell to put his soul into this doll.
Why is he?
It turns out.
Fuck's he know spells for?
So fast forward through the movie.
Okay.
He knows this voodoo shaman.
Okay.
So as the doll, he's like, "What the fuck? I'm starting to feel, hurt in the doll."
Okay.
So he's like, because the longer you're in the doll, the more your soul bonds to it.
Okay. So you're not gonna be able to get back out.
So what you need to do is whoever you showed your true self to, you have to take over that body, which is a 6-year-old kid, which is Andy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I would fuck that thing up, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care how.
So,
is it like special powers and such too, or
it's not so much powers? He has like the strength of a human, but in the size of a doll, like an adult in a doll. So, like when he jumps on you, it looks silly,
but you can't. Yeah, it's like a guy.
But it's a guy choking.
Yeah.
You. That's the way I portray it. It's not like he has like, lightning or force
Yeah, right.
grabbing. So it's basically what I got gathered is he has
He's just a demon.
a demon or a cursed soul. Not quite a demon because demons have powers. So it's like a bad guy trapped in a doll.
So criminal trapped.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I'm not like and I know there was a remake. I heard what that was about and was like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
It was like a Wi-Fi or something like that.
They made Chucky look so fucking stupid.
I think
the remake.
Isn't that what it was about though? It's about like it was like a Wi-Fi connection or
Wi-Fi
some shit.
connection, and it just made him bad.
Fucking dumb. You
Just leave it.
Stick to the story.
Yeah.
Just don't even remake it. Well, some movies need to be remade. Like, you remember the Monster Squad?
Yes.
That needs to be remade.
It eventually will.
Well, either they need to remake it or like HD it, do something to like kids need to
re-enhance
see
it like what they did the video games.
Oh, this motherfucker's on me again now. Oh, he's moving.
Which one? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's back, eh? What's up, buddy?
He's awake.
He's awake. That motherfucker literally, I put my hand up and that was it. I tried to get it locked in earlier and didn't do it. Motherfucker's hungover. Yeah, like the Monster Squad was a cool movie when I was a kid. I wasn't like too into horror movies, but
what they could do with the Monster Squad is actually make a small TV series out of it. Like have an episode on each of the squad members.
Yeah, I guess they could do that. They could make it like Stranger Things style, and then like do like different chapters.
I thought I just saw a first trailer for the Stranger Things movie.
We still we're rewatching it.
I'm not sure if I was half asleep when I saw it.
No, I think I saw 7 days ago. It was supposed to come out today, Memorial Day.
Like when I saw it, I was like, did I see that commercial?
Big fan of that.
Which is weird because like I'm not used to watching TV, like real TV.
Yeah,
I'm used to just streaming stuff and
get
like a 30-second clip of something.
I'm a huge fan of commercials anymore. We have the Netflix. This sucks. We have the Netflix that I think it's like $5 or $8 a month, but it has commercials. But it limits this. You can't watch all the movies. You have to upgrade to watch some movies. It's so dumb.
Damn.
Like
I'm grandfathered in from like a long time ago. So like yeah, we had the like up our package.
Yep.
But we didn't do the 4K one. We did the one below that.
I tried to watch that Madam Web movie that apparently got horrible reviews. That's where Sydney Sweeney came from. Wakanda came from. She came from Euphoria.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
Not the Madam Web.
No, Euphoria.
Euphoria, yeah.
Whoa. We watched it. We watched a couple. It got weird, dude.
Oh,
it got weird. I'm sorry.
You think it got weird then?
Yeah, it was already weird.
Keep watching it.
No, I was like, Lynn. I said, listen, dude, I'm old school. I'm so old school when it comes to like, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not watching that, dude.
The guy that's in it, like the gangster guy.
Yeah.
The thug white guy.
Yeah. He's dead. He's dead in real life.
He's dead in real life. Yeah. Yes. He's so Delco.
Absolutely. 100%.
Straight
100%.
That character's straight out of Delco.
He's every drug dealer in Delco.
Yes.
I never understood that though. So like
they're all like the same too.
So
they talk the same, they act the same.
I was watching something the other day. I can't remember what movie or show it was, but like someone went to go buy some weed, and the drug dealer like wanted to hang out with them. It wasn't Pineapple Express, but like I remember when I was younger living in Oxford and we go buy weed, and the dealer was always so fucking weird. And I'm like, I don't want to hang out. Like I'm the only one. I'm like, I don't want to hang out with you. Like I want to buy this and leave and go home. So the one time I hang out, I'm with my old band members, and they're like, I will remember it to the fucking day I die. His name was Addy Scott.
Damn, name drop.
I don't give a fuck. He made me so fucking uncomfortable, dude, because I was so stoned when I was 17. I was just like, and he's just talking, and he's saying stuff. Everyone's laughing at him, and I'm like, mind you, I'm the oldest. I'm like a year or two older than everybody. So I'm like, I finally look at my guitar and say, you guys, what the fuck is he talking about? And I forget what it was he was talking about, but he was just saying like random shit, and everyone was laughing. I was like, I know I'm not the only one who knows this. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? And they're like, oh, dude, he's hilarious. I'm like, He's just saying random shit. You guys are just stoned out of your minds. Like, I want to leave. Like, oh, we gotta stay. Like, you can't just leave. Like, just bought weed from him. I'm like, I got in my car and left. And I was just like, what the fuck? It's just weird. It just reminded me of that for some reason. Like,
Right.
I don't want to hang out with you. Like, I want to leave. Like now. I'm just saying.
All right, so I'll add a little bit of my story with hanging out with drug dealers.
I know. I probably know exactly which
So
one. So
I'll just
mine's out in Chester County, so you're not gonna ever meet him before.
well, this one comes back every once in a while, but there's a couple times
Okay.
I'm hanging out at his apartment, and he makes a couple deals, and it always seems like these two girls in particular, whenever he sells to them, he always wants to go and hang out with them. Like, yeah, like I get it. He wants to try to
mac on him.
Trying to mac with them, and
Yeah.
you could just clearly tell.
Absolutely impossible for that guy because I know exactly who you're talking
in
about.
their face, they're like, "We're just here to
Bug off, dude.
get some weed and peace out." And he's like, "Oh yeah, so where you going?" And
Jeez.
they're like, "We're going to, North Bumblefuck."
Yeah,
whatever.
Well, fuck you. No game whatsoever.
So he's like, "Well, if that falls through, you guys are more than welcome to come to my apartment and party the fuck up because
that's what we
that's
did.
all
there.
we do."
Mm-hmm. The apartment from hell. People still talk about that place.
That place
was fucked up.
When I was on my my vacation, I went to an animal rescue zoo. This has nothing to do with drug dealers.
Okay.
Kind of. Remember when Jim Bennett had that little crocodile?
Yeah.
So
it bit you.
Yeah, at the zoo, there was like a baby croc with all these other crocs, and I'm like, that's about the size of the one that got a hold of my finger.
His name was like, Token.
Yeah, she's like, how do you still have your finger? Don't they like bite and roll? I'm like, well, when he bit, I pulled back and then I twisted my hand with it, so it.
Yeah.
I went.
They tried to death roll you, but I remember that. I remember I came home from while I was working at Domino's before I started working at Meeting House Apartments, and I walked in the door.
Visor.
Yeah, and the shirt. Yeah. I walked in the door and I heard this noise and was like, "What the hell was that?" And I looked and there's an alligator or whatever the hell it was. I was like, "What the hell?" His room smelled so bad, dude. Because obviously, think about it. It was a tank with a bunch of dead shit in it.
Whatever
the time.
It eats, it's.
Yeah, it just shits it out.
Yeah,
that was gross. I remember he let it loose in Chester Creek. That was the end of it. I don't even. I remember how he got it and was like, "You're not really gonna get this thing."
That's how that rescue down in Virginia. Whenever people have animals and they get too big, they just let it free.
Population control.
And some of those fucking crocs were like
bigger
than this couch.
I'm good.
Yeah,
that's death. All right, so you did Child's Play. That's pretty cool. I don't know.
There was another movie that I did. I sent to you right when you were telling me about the dam.
Today?
No, over a week ago. I think I just got done watching it.
Is it a show or a movie?
Movie. The show that I was watching was The Last of Us, which.
Oh God.
It's just hilarious.
I'm not watching. She keeps saying, "I guess I'm watching this by myself." I said, "You fucking are." I ain't watching that.
It's a decent show. It's just
we watched the first season.
Potato head.
Yeah, I don't have time for that, dude. Like at all. And like this whole thing about like getting.
Oh,
It Follows.
It Follows. Yeah, I saw that a while ago when I was telling you about it.
What the hell is that?
It's a horror suspense. So, what I can remember, it's like a possession kind of where if you sleep with somebody is how you pass the curse on.
What?
So
it's AIDS.
Kinda.
Really?
So what it does is it keeps following you. Like, like a beeline.
All right.
So just always remember that. It follows you like straight beeline. Like my hand into your like
is it a thing?
It like
you see it?
Yeah, it takes over the person.
Okay.
And it just straight stares and walks right at you. It doesn't drive, it doesn't fly anything, it walks.
Yeah, so you got to bang someone to
pass the curse on. What happens is, so say if you bang this person
yeah.
and that thing kills that, then it goes back after you.
Okay, so it needs the next
So
thing.
it has to
A host needs a host.
Has to keep going down the line.
Okay, what's that on?
That when I saw it was on Netflix a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
So
I probably don't have access to it since I'll pay for the big subscription.
I don't know. It's an older movie, so you might have.
It might be on there. I'll check that out. That sounds interesting. Softcore porn. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. There was like a
Weird.
little side boob.
Little side boob.
Oh yeah. This is what I saw down in Virginia in A Violent Nature.
That sounds familiar.
I talked about it so many times because it's very gory.
In Violent Nature?
In a Violent
Nature.
Not
History of Violence.
Yeah.
Was awesome.
A lot of my friends at work got the two confused. Like, wasn't a movie already out? I'm like, no.
That's a good one.
It's a good movie.
That's a little suspense.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Vigo at his best almost.
Yeah.
And then the son was in The Pacific, the show. If you ever watch that?
The show, The Pacific?
Yeah.
No.
Dude. Oh my God.
The Pacific Rim is what keeps coming to mind.
That's the movie. Pacific's about Guadalcanal.
Okay.
I think it's I think it was made by Tom Hanks.
Oh, the Pacific, the war.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I might have saw that.
The actor from that, the son in History of Violence is in that.
Okay.
That show is amazing.
I think I did see that.
It's like a mini series. It's not long. It's probably like 7 episodes tops.
It was like a spinoff of Band of Brothers almost.
Yeah. I didn't like Band of Brothers. I know. It's
dead to me.
So it's like I never watched Breaking Bad because
I could see
at
that.
the same time Heroes and Sons of Anarchy were out, and I picked those two. I saw one, like the first 5 minutes of the first episode of the first season, and it was just like
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he
That's why
he flipped the fucking RV or some shit, and I was like, "Fuck this."
The first 2 episodes, I'm gonna say, of Breaking Bad are slow.
Yeah,
and then it picks up.
Yeah, I don't need that right away. Like both Sons of Anarchy and Heroes is like boom,
yeah.
like
yeah.
But what was it? Yeah, I didn't believe Band of Brothers, the actors that were playing the people. I just didn't believe that they could be the people. Like the one guy was in like the redheaded dude was in Dreamcatcher. I didn't believe that.
The guy that plays Abraham in The Walking Dead.
What?
No. Yeah, I know the guy you're talking about. He was
Well, I know Abraham. Yeah, not that guy. The guy from fucking Office Space is in it. Peter from Office Space is in it. He's not in any war scenario on the planet. If you watch the Pacific, if you haven't seen it, you're like, okay, I understand what you're saying. The guys look like these guys are just like good actors that they just threw into the show.
They throw into the show, but you also got to look at the position that they're in. They knew somebody to get to the officer. Like when fast forward in Band of Brothers when what's his name from fucking Friends?
Ross. Yeah, I don't believe that either. You're proving my point.
But like that's the thing. He got there because his dad and he knew higher ups in the military.
Oh, okay.
So
I see what you're saying.
He like beelined through boot camp.
Yeah.
Didn't have to learn everything. And then you see the guys that are in the shit. You see them go from, green to hard-nosed fucking soldiers throughout the series.
What the
I mean, it's one of the best series out there of all time. It's in like the top 10 of most.
What's that? Band of Brothers?
Band of Brothers.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I got through a couple episodes and was like, the Pacific's just better.
I felt
there's also another one.
I thought the Pacific was the one that was least.
You don't even remember. You're just trying to be.
They made a love story out of the Pacific.
Okay.
The guy with the fucking big ass machine gun carrying it.
Yeah, I remember. What?
They could have did without that whole entire love story part.
I agree with that though. In like every movie, why does there have to be a love story? There doesn't need to be a love story. There wasn't a love story of Saving Private Ryan.
No,
I'm just saying, like,
permission to get the other
every
brother
single
out.
movie, almost every movie, there's a love story. I don't need this shit. But yeah,
Back to the movie.
yeah. Sorry.
Basically, it's fine. It gave me a throwback to the early '80s, late '70s, like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers vibe of this fucking killer. I want to say it was like a curse almost.
Yeah.
But well, when you watch the movie, it tells
It's gory.
His kill scenes are fucking not quite Terrifier. Well, some of them are.
I'm
like
good.
level.
I'm not doing it.
But
I'm not doing it.
It's almost I look at it as it's laughable.
Yeah, but it's like,
all right, I'll tell you this one.
I'm still grossed out by shit now, though. I'm just like, come on, like what the fuck? Like Bone. Remember we were all talking about Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I told you it wasn't that bad. The sounding is probably what gets you. The sound of
well, when I was researching it, that's what it said was that the director literally made it sound as close as possible to that actually happening. Okay. So that's kind of funny you say that. But I didn't watch. I got right up to the part where they cut open Kurt Russell.
You don't see much.
And they put like the hot canteen in him or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out of here. Fucking going.
That's nothing.
I don't want anything to do with it. Dude.
All right. So I'll tell you this one kill. So he's chasing after this girl through the woods, and she gets to a cliff. So she looks down and like freezes, and then she like looks back and it's there.
Yeah. So we're still talking about like the curse, right?
This is the monster in A Violent Nature.
In A Violent Nature, okay. What is the monster in that?
It's a guy or a kid, maybe a teenager that was fucked up. He was bullied and then he got killed. So then this like curse happened to him.
Okay.
So they woke him from the dead by taking his mother's amulet off his unmarked grave.
Yeah.
And then it rises and then it just follows from there.
Okay.
Fast forward to this kill scene because I think it's laughable because it's physically impossible.
Okay. So we're getting the reality during horror movies now.
So,
okay. All right.
So
I'm in on that.
He follows her all the way up to this cliff and she like freezes, doesn't know what to do. And then like she turns and like looks like she's about to try to jump.
Ooh. Well, ASMR action.
So it looked like you think she's gonna just jump off this cliff to get away from him.
Okay. No. Like high up, like it's a cliff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you're over top of a tree. Like,
oh shit.
So
why would you do that? Let it take me. I'm not jumping.
So he like just rips his fucking hand like straight like through this woman.
Okay.
With like a big ass hook on a chain. Almost looks like a old school
like a meat hook.
Bigger. It almost looks like a hook and chain to like old school tow trucks.
Okay. All right.
So he rips that through her. He hooks it onto her head and then pulls it tight. And then he puts his foot on her back and starts pulling. So like you're looking at her body. I don't know if you'll see the footage, but like you're bring this with me. So like he has it like hooked like somewhere in her face. And it's pulling down into her chest, stomach area.
Oh, so it's going down.
So
yeah,
it's bending her over.
Yeah,
and then like her neck, like you see it just the spine just you see the spine break.
Yeah,
and then you just see him just pulling with all of his fucking might, and her head eventually goes through the hole that he ripped through her stomach, chest there. And he's like pulling it through. Some people might do that.
I don't know if that's impossible.
Like I'm just looking at it, and I'm just like,
a lot of planning.
It's just way over the like I say like when people go to watch Terrifier, I'm like,
do not go in with
It's way over the top.
Is that like a competitor of Terrifier? Is it like compared that way, or is it just
I don't think so.
just happens to be as violent?
And I think it just happens to be as violent. And I believe it was shot in Canada
That's not surprising.
because at the end of the movie, they're playing a song on something Ontario.
Oh God, yeah.
So I'm like laughing. I'm like, Canadians actually made a good horror movie.
Well, I remember Greg Montour was telling me about some stuff that like boys' schools up in Canada, like they just found a bunch of fucking bodies of kids like in like a field, like some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's some weird stuff that goes on up there too. It just doesn't. We don't know about it.
There's some shit by some of the churches.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
With the mass graves of indigenous people.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. That's what Greg was talking about. He was like, "Oh, check this out." I was like, "I'm good. Like you've told me enough. I'm all right."
And then like people were rioting about it.
Yeah,
because they tried to keep it swept under the rug.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just indigenous people rioting. It was,
no, it's fucked up.
Everybody was rioting about it.
I said normal people. I don't mean that. Other people. All right, let's get this mailbag here. Didn't know we had it, but
you've got mail.
I did post on our everywhere. I'm back on Twitter now, by the way.
I forgot my password.
It doesn't matter.
I
did.
I get alerts from people tagging me and shit.
Dude, I took
on it.
It took a while for me to get back on. Like it's been a long. Remember, I said I was getting off. Yeah. I've tried to get back on numerous times. It's just I can't remember the fucking passwords. So I took a stab at it today, and I was like, oh, I finally got it. So I told people, asked our fans, told them what their favorite horror / suspense movies were, whether it's from like nowadays or the past, because I just feel like there's no good horror movies anymore. Like you really got to pick. Like back in the day, I was never really a big horror fan anyway, but no one really grabbed the suspense end of this. Like you could have went like, 7.
Right.
It's like one of the all-time best. I guess thrillers. I guess that's
thriller,
more thriller suspense. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
Within the box. Yeah. That whole.
And
thing.
now you look at who the real villain is. He is a piece of shit.
Who?
Brad Spacey.
Yeah.
He's a real piece of shit.
Oh yeah. He got off on that.
Oh, I'm sure he did get off.
Whoa. Okay. But yeah, so we got some comments. Ashley Recky, she is on the network with Check the Net. She's a co-host. She said all the slashers with Scream and Nightmare on Elm Street being her repeats. I was never a Freddy fan. I know.
Growing up, you always were like attacking you in your sleep. You're a bitch.
Yeah, I don't. Jason fucked me up. Like that dude, he's the baddest. I'm sorry. Like he's actually dead. Like he can't die. Like the dude got RPG'd and he was in space. Like Michael Myers, like I hate when people compare. Jason would beat the brakes off of him.
They do it by body count. That's
how you do it.
That's what Jason wins. Most people do.
Jason wins that, dude.
Michael Myers butchered a lot.
Jason's got more movies.
Jason doesn't have a remake.
It's coming. I did just see that.
It's
called like Jason. Isn't it called like Voorhees or something?
That is a prequel, and it's based around Jason's mom before she goes schizo when he dies.
Yeah, that guy, Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, summer of next year.
Oh, really?
It
can't look, dude. It can't be.
It's been held up so many times because the original guy that created Jason Voorhees and Pam Voorhees, which is Jason's mother, I believe it's Pam. It's been in such a legal battle, like people trying to do more movies,
like redo it,
and the guy's not budging on the news.
Have they haven't done it. Yeah, they haven't done any, right?
No.
The last one was like, was it the space one?
Either Jason X, which is the space one, or Freddy vs. Jason. It's one of those two.
Not even an argument. It should be like Jason versus like a dragon or something, like, or Jason versus Death. I don't know.
I remember
Satan?
when that whole like combo of putting two horror things together. Like so many people came up with the ideas of like having Leprechaun versus Chucky or Michael Myers.
I'd be
versus,
okay with that.
You know what I mean? Like there were so many opportunities that franchises could have did that. You know, it would have been like popcorn type horror.
Yeah.
I mean, the soundtrack to Freddy vs. Jason is probably the best soundtrack ever for movies or
All back when
movies.
Soundtracks were cool.
Yeah,
I saw a post online about
it was all
when soundtracks were cool.
It was all my type of music. Or you're well,
Yeah.
you have a wider range than I do. But.
Back when like you would find the Deftones on there, not on that one, but like in general, just like that type of. I guess that's called new metal. I didn't know that's.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
They were new metal because they're right around the
same
same
on the
time
radio.
when Korn,
Yeah, right.
Biscuit.
I thought that was alternative, and then someone was like, "That's new metal." I'm like, "You're lame."
I always thought it was
stupid
as well because it was like a mix between like not like emo, but not like really metal. So it was like to me, it was like a blend of it.
I feel like the 2000s just didn't have a genre. There was a genre that wasn't a genre of music.
Yeah.
Like Limp Bizkit, what are you calling that? What are you calling that? Like Incubus, what are you calling that? Like the first Incubus albums, like what are you calling that? That was weird shit. Power Man 5000, what the hell is that?
Yeah,
that's what the
and
fuck
they still
was that?
They lump all that new metal.
Yep. Well, now, yeah. Back then it was just alternative.
Like, I mean, you look at Power Man 5000, that's more of like a techno-y metal.
Yeah. Zombie's brother or something like that. Rob Zombie's cousin or something.
Yeah, something like that.
The one song was cool. I think maybe two.
They got a couple good ones. Same with Static X. I mean, they were more towards the metal.
Yeah, but still categorized with like Hoobastank is still in that category too.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes weird. That's weird.
And I always looked at Hoobastank and Incubus second album.
That would sound more
like emo-ish rock.
You're talking Incubus's third album with Part of Me on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make Yourself. Yes, that makes total sense.
You know what I mean? Like
because the first albums were like
emo, but it's rock.
The first albums were like trippy-ish.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that makes sense. Hoobastank sucked. They had like one or two good songs.
Yeah, and
that slow song was like, I like it, but
I bought their album and I immediately like was just like I'm like, cause like I was at that moment like where I wanted like like heavier stuff, and I was like, where is it? And I was like, it's not here.
Before Slipknot came out. Once Slipknot came out, I was like, what the hell is that?
Slipknot was
fucking
the very
bad.
First CD I ever bought. I bought it.
That was the first CD you ever bought?
On my own, I bought it. Never heard of them. I just saw the cover. I was like, yo, this guys look badass.
Yeah.
I bought it in New York City at the Twin Towers at the Sam Goody at the first level.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I was on a field trip.
I was in sixth grade when that came out. So what are you? You're younger than me?
Yeah.
I was in Holy Savior. And Joe had it. And I was like, what the hell is this? And I was the same thing you're saying. Look, I need something heavier than this. Like Metallica wasn't doing it. No one was doing it.
Yeah.
I was listening to Blink 182. And the first CD I ever had was Dookie by Green Day.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like that was the CD that I bought on my own, like without, having a parent. Like cause it's had the parent advisory on it.
Mm-hmm.
And they always are like, oh, where's your parent? And it's New York. They don't give a fuck.
They don't care. All right, we got this other guy. We got this guy, Chris Zabaska, says Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
Another one.
It seems like a lot of people growing up had nightmares and stuff. So I guess Freddy would fuck with that. I showed him my son Nightmare on Elm Street, and he didn't quite understand like what was up with Freddy. And I'm like, it's Funny Freddy. I'm like, he has boo-boos on him, so they just call him Funny Freddy.
Whoa. Don't forget the B-list characters like Pumpkinhead. People forget about the Hellraiser. I never did that.
Hellraiser should be on his like own.
I've never even seen a Hellraiser movie. I haven't seen Pumpkinhead either, so I just know he exists.
So
Pumpkinhead,
Hellraiser's like a.
I think a god or like a demon.
Demon,
yeah. It's hard to fuck with that.
It's a darker like. Visual wise,
yeah.
I don't think your kids would.
Yeah, I'm not showing it my kids any of that. They did
do like a not like a remake of Hellraiser on Hulu.
Pinhead.
But
It's the woman.
it's a woman, which it doesn't matter. And when you look at it, it's a demon, obviously.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It was pretty good.
Hot?
I'd give that.
She a hot woman?
Not really.
No.
Like it's Pinhead. It's pale face, no hair, blacked out eyes. You know, it's not like anything attractive going on right there.
Okay. Hey, listen.
And what she does to people, it's like,
Yeah.
So it's on Hulu. I would give that a good 3. I would watch it. I'd even watch it again.
I came on and said about the Damned. We already talked about that. And then Kristen Flint, new follower, the Halloween series with Michael Myers. I like the Rob Zombie remakes. I like them because it wasn't like absolutely like the goriest thing. Michael Myers never been really all that gory.
No.
I didn't appreciate him killing the dog in the one. That was kind of weird. And then he like ate it.
No, he just ripped it apart.
Yeah, but he like took a bite out of it. Did he take a bite out of it? It was like the earlier movies. No, that didn't happen. Oh, I didn't like him killing the dog. I don't like that.
I don't
It's
think.
dumb.
Maybe Night of the Living Dead might have ate the dog.
I don't appreciate that.
But,
So
with the
no, we got another comment about our boy Armin. Session 9 is great. I don't know what find out what that is.
isn't that an action alien?
That's District 9.
Okay.
There's another one of them coming out too. Session 9, 2001. Let's see. We got David Caruso. This is an old cast. Whew. Jesus. I don't think I knew David Caruso because he was in fucking CSI Miami. That was it. Let's see, the overview is a tale of terror when a group of asbestos removal workers start work in an abandoned insane asylum.
I remember this movie.
The complex of buildings looms up out of the woods like a dormant beast, grand, imposing, abandoned, deteriorating. The residents of Danvers, Massachusetts, steer well clear of the place, but Danvers State Mental Hospital, closed down for 15 years, is about to receive 5 new visitors.
I remember seeing it. Yeah.
Got 75%.
I think I saw that on Netflix as well.
You can watch it on Prime, but you're paying.
Well, this was years ago.
Yeah, it was probably, in a nutshell, it's unsettling, eerie, and ominous. I trust Armin. Take a look.
They throw that.
It looks crazy. Like the pictures a little wild. Like
the chair.
It kind of looks like we watched this Possession. I think it was called The Possession. Had Jeffrey D. Morgan from Walking Dead. Guy plays Negan.
Okay.
And his daughter gets like a possessed and all that. It's pretty good.
That was
I think it was called The Possession, or
wasn't there a box?
There was a box. I think there was a box. Yeah. Some pretty good ones. I mean, Armin's our boy, came through. Any more?
I mean, like we're purposely dipping around like some of the bigger franchises because, you know, we could talk hours with watching Halloween and Friday the 13th.
I think one that I thought, I'm into Aliens. So like, tons. Fire in the Sky scared me when I was a kid. Me and Jim Bennett, that was absolutely. And now actually, the guy that was based off a true story. The guy, Travis Walton, is the guy that got abducted. Mm-hmm. He's on like Rogan, like talking about that and such, and that scared the living hell out of me. The Alien movies didn't. I never really got into them, like the Romulus and shit, because I feel like that's just gonna get like way too gory for no reason. I don't like the face huggers, dude. Like I don't fuck with that. Like it's, come on, like what stuff starts going.
That was the most recent one.
Romulus, yeah,
and it was face fucking heaven in that.
Yeah, it's just it's too much.
Those things are
It's just
fucking everywhere.
it's just it's just the action of it, you know. Like I guess that just like I said earlier,
Yeah.
very old school. So like that, just the visual of that happening. I'm like,
just picture it. Nobody likes fucking spiders as it is. So now you
Yeah.
get spiders with a fucking stupid ass tail for no reason.
yeah, that's
could
impregnating people.
They could swim. The tail doesn't impregnate you.
Oh,
Like when the thing like face fucks you, it almost looks like a fucking hole for like a vagina that shoots an egg down your throat. Like has a tongue like a dick first, and then it
like a
opens up like a vagina and drop eggs in.
It's like Scorpion from fucking Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
Yeah.
That comes out of its mouth. In Romulus, they like break down the like when you look at it, it shows like all the shit that I'm talking about.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Because the ship that they go
what's
to,
that like the intro to the Facehuggers, basically, like the how they came to be, or
well,
I'm not gonna watch it ever.
Alien is so fucking complicated.
No, I know the way that the movies go.
Yeah.
You got Covenant, and then you got.
Do you remember the one Alien movie that had the white fucking
dudes?
The white dudes that had that plague.
Yeah, the big guys. Yeah.
So
yeah, they're called like the architects or some shit like that. Okay. Yeah.
So eventually the plague will mutate into whatever to take over the species of each planet.
Yeah.
And then it forms. And then when the face huggers get to a human, they turn into the black xenophore.
Yeah.
I could never. Whenever I see that word,
xenomorph.
I don't know how to say that. That's what the humans, when they get impregnated, that's what that turns into.
Okay.
So the face huggers are like an elite, like hunter almost. That will just attach itself to a person and then boom, impregnates them. Then they turn into the xenomorph, and then eventually will lay eggs of other xenomorphs, so on and so forth. I want to see what happens.
They got that show coming out.
They have the one Predator / Alien, so that's going to be like an all even bigger hunter.
The show or the Predator movie?
There's
another one coming out
in the storyline. Eventually, a predator gets impregnated by the face hugger. And then at the end of one of the Alien vs. Predator movies, the fucking alien
Predator hybrid
comes out and starts fucking shit up. And then that was the end of the movie. But I want to know what happens after.
How long ago was that movie? That was 2000.
2000. Yeah. Between, I want to say 06 to now.
I'm a big fan of Ridley Scott, the director, because like I'm a huge fan of Blade Runner.
Right.
There's another movie. I mean, another Alien show coming out. I think it's on Hulu. It's called like Alien Homeworld or something like that. It's about to come out. So I think it's a prequel to one of those things you just said. It's like you said that the world is big with Alien.
It's so vast.
I like Predator. What?
Yeah, like that's the thing, and then you got to add Predator in it.
Right.
So like the storyline, like if you're trying to, it's very hard to explain it to you.
What?
Like where, like which movie goes where.
I know where they go.
So
I'm not worried about that.
And I'm also trying to explain it to a blank audience.
Yeah.
They are probably like
100% don't know either, though.
Either they don't know, or they're just like, this guy's a fucking idiot. I could just
I get
Google it.
Well, yeah, but they're not doing it anyway, so why not? Why do that when you just listen?
So some of the planets that the people land on, like you see them like they're brushing up against these plants that have the black spores.
Yeah,
that eventually turn them into.
I feel like they're kicking the dead horse though, like just like the same shit over and over again with that.
That's what I mean.
Same thing with Predator too, though. Like now they have. I did like the movie Prey. Did you see that? That was cool.
Yes.
I think they got another one coming out. I think it's like what's it called? Predator? No, it's called like the Badlands or
they have
whatever it's called.
2 of them coming out. They have one that's animated.
Yeah, I'm not done it.
And then they have actually some of the shit looks badass.
Yeah.
But and then they have one that's Badlands. That's live action.
I'll watch that, but I mean they gotta chill out. Let's see, what's next? You're just gonna keep going.
Well, they're trying to go.
Well, I just said I'd watch it, so I guess they're gonna keep doing it as long as
like if you notice, like with the Predator movies from Arnold, he comes back towards like Vietnam time.
Yeah.
To see what's the baddest.
Yeah.
Then they leave. Then he comes back into the city.
Right, with Danny
Predator,
Glover.
With Danny Glover. So I think now they're just filling in time gaps with the Predators.
Okay.
Because the original,
they're saying they've been here a lot longer than
yes.
those two. Yeah, okay.
So like the original fan post that I saw, I think it was a fan that made the poster. It was Predator on top of a bunch of soldiers, either World War One or World War II.
I saw that too. Yeah.
So I don't know which World War it was, but he was there. Soldiers all around him.
Yeah.
And he's on top. So that's the one I saw. I don't know if that's going to be the Badlands.
We must have fought for the United States because we won. So fight for us. Yeah, I never got into it. I did like the Predator movies because I like Arnold. But yeah, other Dark Skies. You ever seen that?
Yes.
That's cool. I like that one. And The Fourth Kind. Do you see that movie, dude?
Yeah.
With Mila Jovovich?
Snow Owls.
Yeah, that was fucked up. Like,
I went and took my wife to the movies. Lots of times we were dating.
Saw that in the movie theaters?
So we saw that in movie theater, and then we were at the Regal Cinema at
Bring that thing closer. What the hell's going on with that thing? Bring that thing closer. You go any closer? There you go.
Off of 202.
There you go. There you go.
Down by Beaver Valley.
Yeah.
She's never been through Beaver Valley. So we already saw the late edition of the movie.
Right. So it's already like 1 a.m.
So I'm like, hey, let's go try through Beaver.
Jesus Christ.
And she did not fucking no. She did not like that.
They speaking of it, we're on movies. So the total 180. Lilo and Stitch is out, right? My kids want to see it. They said during the summer that they were going to do like literally like $5 movies for kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got rid of that. You know how much it would cost for Linz and two girls to go to fucking movies during a matinee?
A matinee? I don't know.
$75 just for the tickets.
That's bullshit.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's bullshit.
And like, I'm glad I got to. Remember, I was saying I want to take them to the movies, and we were taking them to the movies for. I think we saw Paw Patrol. We saw whatever it was. The second Moana, but we took them to the movies, and they got to experience the whole movie thing,
right?
And that's, I guess, just where the nostalgia comes in. I wanted them to experience that because I literally said to Lynn the last time when we saw Moana, I said I don't think they're going to be around that much longer. The same with like stores, like in the Concord Mall, the store. It's so depressing. It's unreal, dude. But because everyone's doing stuff online. That is a bad fucking move by the movie theaters. You better drop your fucking prices, bro. $75 for a matinee for 3 people,
and it
was never that high. Like
2 kids tickets.
Yeah, right. 70. She told me that this morning, and I was like, "What? We want?" I forget what. Lilo and Stitch came up. We were trying to take the kids, and I was like, "I won't go," but like $75. I don't know if I could back that up, dude. Like, I don't think I can allow that. Like
I don't know, like.
They went.
Talk about nostalgia, but yeah, I remember my fucking parents went broke and went and see Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, right. Man, no, I can't believe it'd be that much. And then plus, they got to get food.
You have to.
I'm not gonna.
So, you have to at least get popcorn and a soda.
So I remember, and it would make sense for a non-matinee for the tickets for all 4 of us. The tickets, matinee, and drinks or whatever they want, that can be $75 altogether. I'm in on that. We can do that, but just for the tickets, that's fucking outrageous. I couldn't believe it when she told me that at Regal or whatever it is. I don't even know if it's Regal now, but
I've been going to AMC on the 202 out towards Westchester.
Painters Crossing. Yeah, it's still there. Isn't that a dine-in now one too?
Yeah.
Me and Matt went there a couple times.
I mean, like. You can get your drinks if you want a couple beers in there or cocktails, whatever.
Their food's pretty okay.
Yeah.
Got a burger once.
One time, my wife wanted to try their nachos. Like they were on the pricier side, but we're like, oh, fuck it, we'll try it. I mean, I do not recommend eating nachos during movies.
Hell no. Not.
But we were hungry and we didn't have time to eat before the movie.
Yeah.
You know, we always try to get right at the matinee, like where it's on the cheaper side at the time. But
We hit the dollar store.
I would get the candies and stuff.
Or me and Linz have done it before. We go to McDonald's and put the
Yeah.
double cheeseburgers in our purse and roll in. Who's gonna go through your purse? You're not touching me, dude. Get out of here, you fucking asshole.
And now they don't even check you.
No.
You walk in, and as long as you don't look like you're like Silent Bob with a fucking trench coat, your stomach's sticking out.
Linz just said that her horror movie would be 13 Ghosts.
They should definitely.
They are. It's happening. They're doing a whole
I hope
series.
so.
They're doing a whole series. I don't know what platform it is, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
That freaked me out.
The dude in the junkyard, the baddest of the fucking
The
ghosts.
Juggernaut.
Yeah.
I think he was called the Juggernaut.
He was the shit. He had my haircut back then.
I think you can speak. I was watching Gangs in New York the other day. It's fucking you. You can Google the personal like info on all 13 of the ghosts.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Linz did a couple times. Like the jackals,
The
like
jackals,
this person. Like, yeah.
I remember.
It's pretty cool.
I guess somebody might have shared the information on the jackal and like how like demented the person was. I was like, oh shit,
that's pretty cool. And like that just proves that they could do an entire series on all of. At least they could do a series and every episode be like it'd be 13 episodes.
Ghost.
Yeah,
yes,
they could do that.
Dude, if Netflix or Paramount fucking got the rights to it.
Yeah.
Speaking of shows that they're doing series now, Welcome to Derry is coming out this fall.
What's that? The prequel to?
I think it's
It?
the prequel to It, and it showed the clown in the trailer.
Yeah, I did see that. It's like how it came down, and what it did.
It's been a curse on Derry.
They made it into an alien though, in the movie, the remakes. Is it an alien in the first
in the original one? I think he was like an alien spider.
Okay, I never saw
or something like that.
It's
been so long.
That big fucking head. I'm not watching it. I'm not doing it. I like the new ones though.
Yeah.
It was like an alien though. Like it crashed here or some shit.
Yeah, or something.
Gotta be an alien.
So that's another series coming out this fall. I believe it's going to be on HBO or Max, whatever you want to fucking call it. They're going back to HBO Max now. Instead of it just being Max, it's going back to HBO
Why
Max.
did you even change it?
I think
some
they're
kind of copyright shit.
I think they're doing it because everybody always called it HBO or HBO Max.
Yeah, it could be HBO Max. Keep the HBO in there.
Yeah, everybody calls it that.
That's one thing I don't understand too about like changing all like the old school. Why are you changing shit? Nothing needs to be different. Like
I think they're changing a lot of it because of the copyright stuff. The whole thing with Jason,
change it back to the old stuff though.
Like the original, like I was telling you about with Jason. The name Jason and Jason Voorhees and his mom Pam, I think it was. The guy has 100% copyrights on it. That's why they couldn't try to. Maybe we could take the name Jason, but everything it's all copyright.
Can't touch it.
Yeah, that's why eventually there was remakes and all that with Halloween.
Mm-hmm. I want to go back and watch a Halloween movie that has nothing to do with. I think
Halloween
it's Halloween 3. It's like all witches, some shit. It's probably the worst one. But like I've never seen it, so
there's one.
I don't think I've ever seen any of the Halloween ones besides the first one and the remakes.
You should just get closer to Halloween because it'd be a lot easier to find all of them.
That's true. Yeah.
In order. My one friend, Dan Snyder, hugest fucking Halloween fan. He's got him tattooed on his thigh now.
Yeah.
I always share clips to him, and there's I think it's Halloween 4, and it's the goofiest fucking Halloween mask ever created. It's
the Michael Myers mask?
Yeah, it's just so like Kmart looking.
I'll look it up.
So, I mean, when you take time to go look at it, and show me, I'll let you know if it is it. It's like the shittiest one of all.
Is that it?
Yes, but the eyebrows.
That's the one I had. I was Michael Myers once for Halloween. Oh, maybe not actually. I see other ones. I don't know. I like I don't know, Halloween, but the kids wanted to watch Nightmare Before Christmas the other day. They never saw it.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I was like, you guys really want to watch this? They were fucking into it. I didn't realize how into it they were.
I think what helps that movie is the music, the singing, and the dancing.
Yeah,
that's what
I don't mind it.
That's what, like, my son, like, I would always put it on because I grew up loving that thing.
Yeah.
Before all the,
I hadn't seen it till
the
like
Hot Topics.
A couple months ago was the first time I actually saw it. I don't fuck with it. It's okay. I mean, is it a Halloween or is it a Christmas movie? Like,
both.
Which one is it? Yeah,
both.
Okay, do both.
You can watch it at both times.
Well, so I went looking for it because Kenzie wanted to watch A Christmas Story.
Okay.
Like 2 days ago. I was like, okay, I went through it. The newer one, A Christmas Story Christmas.
Okay.
So
I don't think I've seen that.
It's fucking good, dude. Especially if you were a Christmas Story fan when you were a kid. They're all grown up, same actors as the ones as a kid. The old man dies is basically the whole thing. The mom isn't the same actress.
Okay.
Obviously, the dad's not in it.
Yeah.
The actor passed away. But it's good. Like, Flick owns a bar. Like, it's fucking cool. Like, Schwartz is a straight dick. Like,
they still have the bully.
Yeah, he's a cop. Yeah, it's cool, dude. It's cool. It's cool. Like, when I first watched
Tracks out.
Yeah. When I first watched it, his kids are the ones terrorizing Ralphie's kids. So, like, when I first watched it, I was like, I don't know, man. Like, because I'm all about Christmas. I love the Christmas story. So, like, I'm like, I don't know about this, dude. And then I watched it again with the kids, and I actually really liked it. But, yeah, we were searching for that. And that's usually my go-to is HBO for they have all the good Christmas movies, but it's only during obviously Christmas season.
Mm-hmm.
We were looking for National Lampoons. That's my favorite now.
Yeah.
That Santa Claus.
We watched that last winter. I don't think my wife's ever seen many of them. So, like,
many what?
The Vegas, the National Lampoons.
I don't watch them. I'm not a big fan either. I like the Christmas ones where that's enough for me. I don't need to see Clark Griswold out in the middle of Vegas. They just ruin the character for me.
He's just like
his wife's hot. She's fucking hot.
Yeah.
So Beverly something, I forget. D'Angelo, I think her name is.
But the Vegas one, it's the people that steal the show is Uncle Eddie and his son, because the son wins all the cars and shit at the casinos, and he has a fake ID. I think it's like.
I'll check it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like to keep that in Christmas, But
well, it's definitely not. You can watch it.
Yeah, whenever.
But Uncle Eddie, he stole the movie out of it.
He's fucking man. That actor went like nuts.
Oh, I know.
Or is he nuts or is
a little bit of both?
I think he might be onto something. He's a big conspiracy theorist now.
All right, so the video I saw that he put out there, it was him and this woman as he's rambling to the camera. She puts a mask on that looks like a certain politician, and he bangs her on camera. Yes. Talking about conspiracies and stuff.
Yeah.
So he might be a little bit in the deep end.
That's so have you seen The Boys?
Yeah.
You know who plays Huey?
Yeah.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, I know him.
His dad is I can't
remember. I remember somebody telling me who his dad was.
Hold on. I can't believe I can't remember this.
But the guy here is pretty funny though. I just brought up when she brought him up. I saw another movie with him during my break or my vacation. Call it not company.
Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
Really?
That's his dad. His son is Huey. Randy Quaid is his brother. Uncle Eddie is Dennis Quaid's brother. So Dennis Quaid's like, man, get him the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah. I don't mess with that guy. So he just kind of followed his character in everything that he's in. Yeah. He is that guy now. Yep. That's rough.
Was it Compliance? I saw another movie that had the guy Huey.
Jack Quaid. He's got a new movie coming out where he like can't feel stuff. It's called
Novocaine.
Novocaine.
You can watch that for free on Paramount.
I don't have Paramount. I'm at the snag it over here. I haven't seen him in anything else besides that's coming out soon too. There's a bunch of stuff that's about to come out. Stranger Things will come out. The Game of Thrones one that I'm excited for is coming out.
Companion was the other movie that I saw.
Oh, him in? Jack Quaid?
Yeah, him with
got all revved up from that fucking Red Bull.
Sophie Thatcher.
Who? Sophie who?
Thatcher.
Sophie. Who the hell is that? She's just in that movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would recognize her if you watched the Yellow Jackets.
I didn't.
The TV show.
I didn't. I think we were thinking about it. We just didn't. We gotta be in the mood, dude, to like get ripped through shows. You know.
Yeah.
We're ripping through Stranger Things again because that's coming.
He was also in one of the remakes of Scream. I think that was the last one that
me watching that. I wasn't even a big fan of the movies when they first came out.
I watch it just because I've been watching it.
Yeah.
So Scream technically could be.
There's a show, isn't there? Scream's a show now too.
Yeah, I guess I never watched it. Did you know Scream, the first one, was released, I think, on or right before Christmas?
The first one in the 90s? Was it really?
So technically, you could pass that up as a Christmas movie.
Oh my god!
No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, it was new Stranger Things coming out. We're gonna wrap it up with this. The new Stranger Things series is coming out, or I guess season. Night of the Seven Kingdoms. You know about that?
No.
New Game of Thrones. It's I audiobooked it. It's a novella. You know what that is?
Say that name again. Not the novella.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, I think I already binged audiobook that.
Yeah, it's with
where it follows
Sir Duncan the Tall and Aegon Targaryen. That's gonna be fucking cool.
Yeah.
They really can't fuck that up. They can't mess that up. Unless they do what they did with Harry Potter. Not that it's a racial thing, it's just Severus Snape wasn't black. I'm just gonna say it.
Right.
And now they're trying to make Hermione black. Like, just don't do. You don't need to do a series. First off, you're messing up with it. Why do you need to do just fucking 13 movies? What do you need to do that for? The other ones were good too. The creatures, whatever it was called. What, you ever see any of them?
I don't know where you're going. Harry Potter.
It's Harry Potter. Yeah. The movies before, they were good. They were really good. But they were prequels.
I stepped out of the Harry Potter thing. I just got tired of it.
Well, when you play the game, you go back.
That's why.
That's what I did. But I don't know why you're doing a series. Like, it's just what else could you do? They nailed. I audiobooked all the books. They legitimately nailed pretty much every single. They didn't mess anything up because the chick that made it had like full reign over it. So I guess she like told these people that, or HBO or whatever, like, you can make a series, and they didn't tell them that they were going to do like the woke shit. So then they did, and now she's like, not happening. She pulled the fucking plug on it.
Right.
So it's not going to happen. It's just what it is. The same thing with fucking The Last of Us.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking watching the second season, dude. You're not. I'm sorry. And I don't care. That whole scene is just fucking stupid. It's just fucking dumb.
Which scene you talking about?
Be a dad. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. You're not going to be a dad, you fucking idiot. Who did that? Did you play the game?
If you ever talked to my wife.
Did you play the game?
No.
Neither did I. I want to know if that's in the game.
But
motherfuckers.
I was dying
off
this entire weekend of just all the memes. Like, I was done. Like I'm like, I already get it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then like I'm just scrolling, like, and then next I'll just check the comments, see how. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean it's brutal for like the actors, but that's the directors. That's the casting director's fault.
Gut busting fucking laughter of
the potato head.
Not just the potato head. There was
Doug Heffernan.
that
shit's fucked up.
Chug from fucking Goonies.
So she was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was the
she was the first one to stand up.
Yeah,
to back the start.
When she was a kid. That's cool. So like when they casted, I had never played the game, and then I did, and was like, this doesn't look anything. And actually, Pedro Pascal, he don't look anything like the guy Joel either. So like, let's not let that go either. But the guy from Game of Thrones that played Jaime Lannister, actually, I saw someone do that. And it looks like Joel, but the chick doesn't look anything fucking like.
Pascal's acting in this entire series was fucking perfect compared to like when people do side by side of this scene to the game.
Oh, they do that, the comparison.
Yeah,
I'd be interested in look at that. I'm not watching, but I'm not gonna do it. This is too much for me.
Well, I know there was some stuff that happened in the game that they didn't put in the show with rape.
Oh, really?
So it happens to her, or almost happens to her. And so far,
so you're gonna realistically kill Joel in like the first. How many episodes in is it?
Third or fourth.
Okay, so you're gonna realistically do that, but so you're in a zombie apocalypse, basically. You're willing to go out on a limb to do the whole "I'm gonna be a dad" thing, but you're not gonna put one of the most realistic things that could happen to a female in a zombie or an apocalyptic situation in there, but you're gonna put the most unrealistic thing on the planet in there instead.
Yeah, and I believe that the rape thing that I'm talking about was in the second video game.
I don't condone obviously in any of that, but like
no, I'm saying
realistically
going by storyline.
Yeah,
I think that was in the second one.
I didn't play, so I don't like mini games in the games.
Right.
Button mashing shit, I don't like that. So I played the beginning of the first one, and once I started that up, I was like, I'm fucking out of here. So I never went back.
Yeah, you basically beat the shit out of your controller.
Yeah, I don't have to. I got my kids for that. I don't need that. Then my PlayStation 4 controller is like hanging on by a thread. It doesn't even charge anymore. You got to keep that thing plugged in. But yeah, with that being said, do you got anything else? You got anything else?
No. It's funny how we went from the movie then started going into video games.
I say it's the living
and we
room
did
show.
the same thing from the video games into movies.
We pretty much just hit every nail on the head, which is fine with me. Yeah, so with that being said, we're gonna wrap up this episode. Like I said earlier, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at Living Room Show 1. Me at Jesse from Delco, and Wade at Allegedly Wade. Obviously, he said earlier he's not on there, so you can tag him and shit. He's just not gonna answer it.
You can find me on Facebook.
Facebook too. Wade, is it Wade Ruska?
Wade Ruska.
Wade Ruska. It's on this picture right there. You can also find me on Facebook too, on just Jesse Bell. You just find me. Make sure on Twitter you do go and follow us at old_sports for Old City's Twitter, and go to Old City Sports Network's YouTube. Subscribe and hit the bell. Trying to get some people going in there. And make sure you go to www.oldcitysports.com for the rest of OCSN's pods, articles, and more, including Second and 15, Check the Net, Ducks and Pucks, Pub and Grub, Between the Benches, After the Cage, What I Can Remember, The Puck Drop, Yins on Ice, and Flyers Alleys. Where did I put those two right next to each other? It's going to be very interesting. But yeah, that's us from Living Room Show, and we will see you guys next month with, I don't know, maybe, like I said, maybe we'll do like nostalgic toys or something. Something.
Toys and cartoons. Maybe something like that.
Well, sounds good to me. We'll rip it. We'll see you guys.
I don't know. It's just something to fill in because Toys Vegan.
What are we, June? Yeah, we'll see you guys.
Yeah, it's May now.
See you guys in June.
Thank you.